All right. So yesterday we made one D&D character that I played, but I think we should replay him. Anyways, I had the bright idea because everyone needs a partner, right? Everyone needs a companion. This next character I'm developing is the daughter of two other characters. Let me just get it so I can show you. Oh, sorry, Heidi. Which one is it? Is it in here? No. It's in this hot mess. All right. So, yeah. And surprisingly, I did not put them in. Oh, they don't fit. Kite, who I never have played. He was the first male character I developed. He is this French-speaking thief. And then this lady, who I don't think I even named. She has no name. So these two characters, and as I said, you know, my characters don't always have clothing on. They get together because they were meant for the same D&D campaign. So they have a kid, and their kid's name is Shellie. Get it? C and Shellie. Whatever. So let's see. Let's move this down. And my shirt, keep our oceans clean and our planet green. I got this at Goodwill. And I was like, how can I not buy it? Anyways, it was in the guys section, you know, because girls don't care about the ocean, right? All right, so this character, we'll write her name. And she is, what are the races in D&D? He's half elf. All right. You know, you gotta be accurate sometimes. Races. I usually go for half elf because I like half breeds. Oh shit, they have dropped. I didn't even know about half these people. Well, she would be half elf, half human because the character, I believe she's half elf. So yeah. So she would be elf, half elf, half human. And she is going to be in a traditional Muslim outfit. So let's look it up. What is it called? Maybe not Muslim. I'm thinking, wait, yes. Yeah. A kimar. Jilbab, niqab, hijab. So kimar is a prayer dress. I love it. Perfect. So I'm just looking at reference because I don't see Kimars very often here, and I love it. It's very pretty actually. Some people would say that these women are oppressed, right? In some laws, they are, yes, but the people that wear the hijab and the kimar, it's a choice. Like they make the choice to wear that. So they're practicing their rights. But a lot of people don't understand, they just see someone wearing the full Muslim outfit and they're like, oh, she can't do anything. And it's like, you don't know if she's naked under there, first of all. So she's doing whatever she wants, right? And that's the beauty of omnism. I get to explore religions and learn cultures and educate myself. I'm trying to figure out the pose that I want her to be in. Something. I kind of want to get one of these. So pretty. Let's see. This one is very pretty. That one has a rainbow. Ooh. What type of character is Shellie? Shellie is shy. She doesn't speak because she speaks a different language, and I haven't decided what language that is. This pose is pretty nice. Ooh, I can make it bigger. Awesome. So, ignorance. American ignorance, because not everyone is ignorant around the world because they're more educated. But, they still racist with anyone who isn't white or Catholic. And they see people in hijabs and burqas and, they automatically assume they're terrorists, right? Which is just silly. Because the people who are terrorists, you wouldn't know, first of all. They're really smart. And they usually kill themselves. Kamikaze style. Which I don't agree with because sometimes they involve their children. And that is messed up, right? I don't, well, the whole terrorism thing is messed up. I'm just being politically correct the whole time is just so annoying. But anyways, yes, people see these women who are covered from head to toe and then they want to attack them. And then that's like the rudest thing you can do because, that's so disrespectful. These women just want to live their lives in peace, right? But because of their religious life, they're attacked on a daily basis. I'm just trying to come up with a better pose because the beginning one was just not that great. I had situations in my life where during or after 9/11, I would with all the racist atmosphere after 9/11, people would blatantly like point out that woman's a terrorist, right? If she was wearing, or that person's a terrorist if he has the, and me, because I was aware of different cultures growing up because I studied Japanese and I was interested in languages. I'd be like, that guy is not a terrorist. He's a sheik. There's a difference. He's wearing a turban. He has sacred vows. Like, he's a really cool guy. But like, people only wanted to see the fear, and that's just the sad thing about it. People living in fear. I don't know where I was getting with this, but it's much more than what's projected in the media, what's like spoon fed to people, because that's what they do. They pick and choose what people want to see. And they don't talk about the reason why these people want to kill us. We went into their nation and destroyed it, right? We essentially raped their land, and it's been unstable for so many years that no one can build their life there, So I can see where they're coming from, but no, they're the ones at fault, right? Because they want to kill us because we're American and we're so great. We're the land of the free. That's what these Americans see. They just see, oh, yeah, they want to kill us because we're so awesome. No, we're not awesome. We're actually pretty bad. We are very bad. Anyways, back to drawing my character. How did we get into this rant? Whatever. It's always a rant with me. Trust me. So, anyways, do my characters look like me sometimes? Yes, that happens to a lot of artists. I try not to do that very often, to draw characters that look like me. This is my D&D character, so sort of another version of me, I guess. Hold on, I'm having difficulty. This is the right hand. Oh god. Sometimes I get flipped over, so right and left. Being a good artist, you can draw yourself, but also when you draw characters for other people, you can remove yourself from that aspect. Who's crying? That was random. Anyways, so let me look at the reference. This is her right hand, so I want her left hand to be doing that. Sorry for the terrible hand. I definitely need practice. All right. So basically, the pose is okay. Like, it's not. It doesn't show her personality because her personality is. Let me look at the word. Demure. demure. And I think that's French origin. But anyways, yeah, so she has like a demure personality. Demure. I'm gonna say it French because it sounds better. But for this pose, it's kind of like sassy, but she's going to be wearing her kimar so no one can tell. This is more for me as the designer to know what's underneath. And on her right hand, she actually is going to have a gauntlet, right? Gauntlet. Is that what they call it? Yeah, I guess it's like a gauntlet. Oh shit, that's intense. Yeah. So she's going to have a gauntlet, and that's her weapon, but like she doesn't use it very often. I think. I'm not the best person to draw armor, so I'm just thinking. I'm just leaving it like really badly drawn for now, just as a placeholder, because I'm, like I said, I'm not very good at drawing armor. That's not something that I do every day, because most of my characters are naked. But for the sake of the game, we must draw it. All right, back to the reference for the outfit. All right. It just seems so easy to put on a kimar. If I was lazy, I would wear it, to go out. Also to make people uncomfortable. Just that added factor, of making people uncomfortable. So for this arm, the arm that she has the weapon on, I don't want anyone to see it. So she's going to be covered from head to toe in this outfit, which I need more reference pictures. So her feet would be covered too. And you can't see shit. So all this other stuff is going to be, actually, before I erase it, I'm going to ink it first. The things that I like. and then erase the things that I don't like. Because I can. You know, it's easier to draw things when you actually have them handy. Like, if I had this, I could understand how it works better, but I'm just guessing. Based on images, which sucks sometimes, but you know, it's not the worst thing. Some of this is not making sense, but I like where it's going. Drapery is another form of studying for many years of just drawing drapery. I have not done that, but like people will take years to draw something like drapery because it's just there's just so much going on. Me, on the other hand, I just guess. I really don't have time to sit there and stare at a piece of drapery and like draw it because it's like boring. At least it's boring for me, you know? Okay. So, yes, that's what I messed up. All right, so this outfit does not make sense, but I just wanted to get the idea out. And for this part, I don't really need any of her body. So I'm just going to erase. I'm going to erase everything. And her hand, I got to fix. You know what? We'll just ink it. We'll just go all out and ink it. Terrible. But anyways, we'll fix it later. I think for her feet, I haven't decided whether I want her to be shoeless or with some type of sandal. And this here will just be out for the sake of it because, you know, I want to figure out what this character does. So her father, Kite, he's a thief, and he's good for hand-to-hand combat. And then her mother, who's half elf, was a summoner. So these two combined, pretty kick-ass. Don't really need a weapon. Don't really need to fight. But weapon just in case, because people are annoying. And sometimes you have to teach people a lesson. Not going to concentrate on that weapon because it's like, I want to make it look good. All right, so let me move the camera up. So this character, her outfit, even though in Muslim tradition, they're not supposed to be very showy, her outfit is. We're combining two cultures. We're combining Arabic with Indian textiles, right? Because I can do that. Because I like them both. So let's see. I'm thinking of a sari, but pastel, semi-transparent. Oh, that one's cute. Let's see. So I have two options here. It's a wedding sari. Something a little more. Actually, no, that's not bad. I just can't see the details. All right. So this one is actually really nice. The pink. And transparent nature of it. Not saying that this is going to be like completely transparent, but like it's going to be semi-transparent. And I'm going to make notes. Also, I'm going to print this out. There we go. So sari, pastel pink plus gold embellishment. And then her face needs to be developed. What does she look like? Interesting characters, right? I don't know. I'm weird. I enjoy it. Unexpected. You know, playing D&D with me is never going to be boring, right? So her face. I haven't decided what her face looks like. Actually, where are her parents? I forgot what color Kite's eyes were. Probably blue, because he's French. And her mother's was Harpy Eagle. So what do their eyes look like. So their eyes are yellow. Yellow to like amber. Okay, so yellow plus blue eyes. Genetically, how would that turn out? Would it be both? Would it be one? Would it be a different color? I don't know. I'll just leave it. All right. Yeah, I messed up. Genetics are cool. Interesting. Genetics. Anyways, just thinking of my character right now. Her eyes aren't coming out the way I want her to because this pencil isn't thin enough, but it's fine. Kind of like a Maisie Williams kind of look. And I think I'm going to use her as reference. Maisie Williams is so cute. She thought she was really ugly before she did Game of Thrones. And, you know, that's not true. She's super cute. She's gorgeous. She just doesn't have the typical face that is seen as beautiful, you know, because Hollywood loves to like buy. I mean, they're pretty much buying people who look the same. You know, they pick the people that look the same. Like Chris Hemsworth has like a bunch of clones in Hollywood, and like it's really confusing. Yeah, I think I'm gonna use her eyebrows. Right. Because she has some interesting eyebrows. I mean, they're not typical. They're natural, actually. So her eyebrows are going to be used in my character. Because this is why not Maisie, but my character's father is French, right? They're hairy. It's a French thing, right? So she obviously has that part. You know, accept your Frenchness, you know, your hairy parts. I don't care much about hair. I mean, some people are very picky. Like they say, "Oh, if my boyfriend is hairy, I'll make him shave." And it's like, why? I don't do that Because if you want your boyfriend to shave, then you're going to have to accommodate, right? And I don't want to shave at all. Just let me be. Also, that's a man. Like, if a guy's hairy, like, that's nice. Not throwing anyone who isn't hairy under the bus. I appreciate all forms of beauty. Okay. So natural beauty is the best beauty, right? And before I put in her eyeballs, I need to see what type of face she has. Perfect. So I gave her the look of like, oh shit, like, because she's shy, she she's shy. So she gets embarrassed a lot with her teammate who is very flamboyant and open, but she is always internally screaming, like, oh, why is he naked? Right? She can't handle that shit, which is hilarious. So this is the cutie, Shellie. She kind of looks like the Virgin Mary. And we need to continue developing her because her outfit is kind of plain for me. So I'm going to put some details. I think here I want her to have a hem. And let's see. Yes, she's missing a finger. Duh. I think she should have freckles, but I don't know. Let's see. Let's look up some freckles. Freckles are so cute. Damn it. Type of freckles. I think this right here. Is this a real person? Like, this person looks so fake. Oops. I took a picture of nothing. Stop it. Like, this person must be photoshopped or not even real because that's just too perfect. Like, I think this is a drawing, actually. Almost tricked me. Almost. Ooh, that's intense. Anyways, so freckles, there are different types of freckles, but her freckles are mainly going to be around her nose and her cheeks. What is going on over there? The chaos of animals. So mainly around her nose is where they accumulate and then they go out. Super cute, right? And I feel like I should draw them with ink, but I don't want to. I do want to fix her nose a little bit. I'm drawing some hair in because, usually when you wear the kimar, you hide your hair. But, this isn't 100% accurate. So for my character. What else? I need to find a design for her, like her outfit, like a pattern. Oh, I know. So her father is a thief, Kite. He would steal things and leave poisonous flowers as his calling card. So she's going to have a poisonous flower. That is not a poison flower. That's passion fruit. What the fuck? I can't spell poison. Poison. Did I spell it right? Yes. Kind of. It's French. Of course. So, 20 beautiful poisonous flowers you should plant with caution. Ooh, okay, let's see what we got. Yeah, with animals, you have to be really careful. Foxglove. That's what he had. Did I write it down? I'm going to write it down for him. Foxglove is what he was designed for. Oh, poop. So he had foxglove. And what is she going to have? Something a little bit different. Oh, shit. All right. Something a little bit more ornamental. Oh, baby's breath is poisonous? That's interesting. Oh, that's nice. Bleeding heart? Hydrangea. I like irises. Oh my god. So larkspur. These are all poisonous for animals. Tulips? What? I love tulips. Oh, damn. So I think I'm going to go with wolfsbane because it's a relative to the foxglove. So wolfsbane, and wolfsbane is pretty dangerous. I didn't know that you cannot touch it. I would be the idiot that touches it. Trust me. I would touch it and probably die. You can't even touch it because it will cause numbness and asphyxia. Isn't that crazy? That's insane. And I would touch it. Not because if I didn't know, if let's say it's a beautiful flower and I saw it, I would touch it because it's beautiful and then I would die. Now that I know it's wolfsbane, I'm not going to touch it obviously, or will I? You know what I mean? It's a risk I'm willing to take, honestly. So I'm just looking at how to draw it. In like a pattern fashion. I think the individual flower would be good. Or maybe the whole stem. I don't know. All right, I like the leaves and the stem. And I'm saving this picture to print it out and try to develop that because, you know, interesting. Things I learn. So yeah, so far this character. Also, another thing, she has a braid like her dad. So Kite's an interesting character, right? Not only does he steal things, but he leaves poisonous flowers to let you know it was him, you know? But he can kick your ass um, with martial arts. And part of that martial arts that I developed for this character is his hair is in a long braid down to his ass, and he's reinforced it with like heavy material. So it's really fucking heavy. And if he wanted to, he could slap the shit out of you with his hair, which I find hilarious, you know. And that's why I developed him. So he has that, and his daughter, Shellie, she also has that, but I think she's not going to have the heaviness because it's just going to be too much for a small person to have that heavy ass braid. So her braid is going to be a little different. In many cultures, like indigenous cultures, having long hair is like holy symbol. Like you never cut your hair. I forgot what indigenous culture it was. I'm thinking of one. I cannot spell today. You know, not only the Native Americans, I'm not going to call them Native, the indigenous people of the Americas, they had long hair, but also the Chinese, when they came here, they had long hair. But there's a tribe in the Amazon, I think, who they grew out their hair. I'm trying to find them. Ooh, rainbow hair. Cannot find it. Poop. I'm gonna say that. I'm all about the natural hair. There's this whole thing here that's bullshit in America where employers won't let their African workers, their black workers have natural hair, because it looks unprofessional. And I think it's like the rudest shit you could ever say. Like, that's their hair. Like, there's nothing unprofessional about black hair. That is just fucking racist. Like, literally just racist. Ah, here they are. Oh, it's a Native American thing. Is it? I guess so. But I don't know the tribe. Anyway, so yeah, like they'll be like, "Oh, you can't have your hair natural because it's unprofessional," and I would be like, "Bitch, that's fucking racist. Like, I will fucking destroy you." Um, I don't give a shit. Like, someone says that to me, I'd be like, "Well, I guess we're going to court because you're violating my rights as a human being." It's so disrespectful. All right. So, Native American tribes also have this, the indigenous people, but there's also a specific Amazonian tribe, but I cannot find them. So her hair is going to be as long as her father's hair. So that's like down to the butt. Because having long hair is takes time to manage. So her hair, I don't know if I want it to be loose. I mean, it could be, but I think it's just easier to manage in a braid. Heidi, what do you need from me? Do you want food or something? Or you just want attention? And the braid should be different than her father's, and there's different braids. I cannot read any of these. Thank you. That's so annoying. What? Go play. Go play. I'm almost done. My boob. The braid that I like, if they could let me read it, is kind of different. I can't. It's so irritating. It's a Dutch braid. All right, so we have a Dutch braid, and I'm saving this. I'm saving. I'm trying to save this picture. So that's different than a French braid. Her father has a French braid kite. So her braid is looser, I guess. That's what a Dutch braid is. Let's look it up. I don't know the difference. Dutch braid versus French braid. It's an inside out French braid. It stands out from the head. I don't know much about hair. Doing your own hair, Dutch braids are easier than French braids. Okay, that works for me because she's obviously going to be doing her own hair. You know. So far we have a lot going on. We have the Kimar, but it's being changed to a new kind of thing. Kimar, but it's with a sari, semi-transparent. And her hair is long, but it's a Dutch braid. She has a weapon that could destroy you. Let's look up some reference for that weapon because I don't draw weapons very often. There's a character who has I don't know who she is. She's from apparently from that game that everyone likes to play. Forgot the name of it. What is the game called? I forgot. Poop. Everyone loves it. Whatever. I'll look it up later. So yeah, so she has a huge ass gauntlet. And for this picture, I think we're gonna exaggerate. Let's put this down. We're gonna exaggerate it because it's going to be so heavy that it will slap you into another future, right? But also, it's like a surprise. Like you see this cute little innocent character who has everything covered up, and then she takes out this huge ass gauntlet and she fucks you up. And she doesn't have to do much. She just has to slap you, right? So you're facing this way. The thumb would be over here. This is not the size of her hand, obviously. It's the size of the gauntlet that she uses. That looks better. And for the top part, this little thing can't be showing because I want it to conform to her body. Kick your ass. Kick your fucking ass. And I'm trying to think about her feet. Is her father shoeless? Yes. So is her mother. I think for now we're just going to give her like very conforming shoes. Because yes, we want to keep the barefootedness, but not everyone has to be barefoot. And also, that's going to be yeah, I messed up on her hand. But whatever. I can always fix that. So far, I like what I have, and I want to draw the back of her head so I know what type of braid I'm going to be doing. Just for reference. The braid is not the one, it's the messier one. This is going to kill me. Drawing braids is very tedious, and I'm lazy. That's all I'm going to say. I'm very lazy when it comes to drawing braids. Oh my god, I don't even want to do this. It hurts my brain. Yeah. I think I already messed it up. I don't know. I think I did. Where does it start? I don't know. Whatever. So yes, braid, very bad braid, and loose for the purpose of being genuine and thinking about this character as a living person. That's one thing you have to think of your characters as, is like they exist, because that adds more flavor, right? So if my character exists in real life, she does everything herself, including her hair, because she's a woman of holiness, of devotion. I don't know what the gods are in D&D. Let me look. Let's look up their religions and see if I like any of them. No, I don't. Olympian Pantheon. I wasn't looking at that. Thank you. Okay. Core D&D religions. Bakab, El-Halala. So, freaking ads. Okay. In the human pantheon, apparently, we have Urubanus and Zaros, which appeared to my dream many months ago. Very interesting. I don't know what it means in D&D, and I'm going to find out. But I'm also looking Draconic Pantheon. I like their names. And I think I found one that I like. There's so many. I love it. So the god that we are going to be worshiping as Shellie, if we play her, is Halal, the goddess of humor. I find that hilarious. Get it? And I want to know what Zaris means in this religious aspect. The true human God, and is considered the only God who places humans before all other. He cares nothing for other races, only for humanity, and encourages his followers to prove themselves better than any non-human. Interesting. Sounds boring to me. Let's look up our God in Shelley's case. La la. She's a dragon goddess. Isn't that interesting? Is the dragon goddess of humor, stories, songs, and freedom in Dungeons and Dragons, taking the form of a friendly female copper dragon. She is an extroverted deity who eagerly seeks worshippers of all races, dragon blood or not. Awesome. I love it. Closely tied to the bardic arts. Mhm. Clerics of Hala are typically multi-class bards who use music, poetry, and tall tales to spread the faith. Yeah, that sounds like her. I don't think her playable class is bard. That's a skill she has. Her class will just be of healing, I guess, and I don't know what that is in this D&D world. A healer, I don't know. They rarely establish temples to their goddess, save in large cities where they. Entertainment and worship are inextricably linked for the devourer of the jester. So are they eating jesters? That sucks. Instead, her clerics create mobile shrines that can be carried easily from place to place. How do you say her name? I'm saying halal, like halal, and her faithful relish stores freedom of expression, opinion to the jester's faith. So the jester is someone else, is another religious. It's another god apparently. That's interesting. Um, She teaches that one must be free of all restraints, real or psychological. Needless to say, she has little use for tyrants, especially well meaning ones, and even less patience for cruelty and bullying. I did not know of this goddess before I did this, just so you know. This is very serendipitous. while whilst not as an anarchist or whimsical as to Halal has well established a sense of humor, stories, songs about her faithful, or Halal herself often involve mistaken identity, impersonation, and merry resolution, whilst they always feature ample measures of audacity, bravery, and trickery and humor. I love this god already, this goddess. It's hilarious. So her color is copper. And let's see if they have fan art of her. Oh, interesting. I was saying it right. Halal. They have it spelled HLAL, but here it's HALL, halal, which is a religious thing in Muslim tradition. That's why I was saying it that way. Many furry fan arts here. You know, those furries. I don't see any. Ah, here it is. So yes, she is a copper dragon, and we're going to, because it said that the people who worship her have sh- portable shrines, right? But since Shellie has so much hair, carrying something is going to be a burden. So, and she also has a huge ass gauntlet, and that gauntlet is her shrine, right? So that gauntlet is going to be changed into a religious holy relic that ironically punches you in the face and teaches you a lesson. Isn't that nice? So on her, and I have to put copper because instead of gold, it's going to be copper. Her embellishing on her clothes is going to be copper, and I guess her gauntlet is going to be copper. But is copper strong? Actually, let's look that up because different elements have different structure. So is a copper weapon a good idea? Or will it break? I mean, they have copper weapons, right? I think it'll work. Bronze Age, pretty much. You know, bronze lighter than other metals because that could benefit her. These are things that I need to learn just for character design. Is is the chemical structure of bronze different? Well, it is different, obviously. So copper. I'll figure it out. For now, we're just gonna draw. It's just gonna draw. I'm not gonna think about the science behind it because then I'm just gonna go insane. But on her gauntlet will be her dragon goddess. Hmm. Right. I'm not drawing the details because, I just want to get the layout. So, front of it, we have the goddess on the top of, because this is your palm, top of your hand. And then her fingers. I think my hands are shaking weird. I think that I kind of like the Skyrim look of it. So, like, and I should save this too, actually. Shit. Yes, thank you. The Skyrim look with like the fingers being really sharp. That is also claws. You know, dragons have claws. Pretty badass. I'm not very good at drawing armor, so I'm gonna have to like take this and draw it separately in a layout, front, back, and side, to come back and do this over. Um, that's how character design is. Oh, they have my sneaky boy. There's a new species that I never knew existed in fantasy, which is a snake and a dragon offspring. I just call him my sneaky boy. All right. So yes, so Copper Gauntlet, that's her temple, and religious themes, like religious embellishment on her arm. What else does the goddess Halal need? What is her symbolism? You know, dragon, but is there anything else? Isn't that funny? Her alignment is chaotic good. I'm not even surprised, okay? I'm not even surprised where this character is going because it just makes sense. Um, I would, I would, I would, I would. So chaotic good. Um, she's also the goddess of inventiveness and pleasure. Uh-huh. Okay, so she does have a symbol. A single white flame represent the light of wit. So perfect. Um, awesome. That's gonna look really badass. I got it. She also has a male counterpart, which is Asterinian, but he's chaotic neutral, so he's just there, right? Interesting. Chaotic neutral is something I haven't thought about, but whatever. I don't believe in neutrality. There's no neutral, you know, for me at least. The jester also had a male aspect. So she's also called the jester. As the female version, she appears as two different dragons, copper dragon and a fairy dragon. And as the male version, it's always a brass dragon. Oh, they have. Oh, that's cute. Okay. So let's see what else. Her personality. These freaking ads. Oh my god. Hillel delighted in wordplay and sophisticated humor, and she was playful, stubborn, and vain. She enjoyed being shocking and innovative, and shared stories and songs with those who appreciated. She valued diversity of experience, learning, and innovation, and loved all who enjoy. Is someone cutting my grass? Um, who enjoy such thing. She accepted all dragon-blade creatures, but baser humor, however, usually pranks proved irresistible to her, especially if the victim took her pranks seriously. She's also happy disturbing the status quo and was easily distractible by doing such things. Sounds exactly like me. Miss told that Halal played a particularly elaborate prank. Blah, blah, blah. Heidi. Anyways, so it's brass, copper, and fairy related imagery. So the gauntlet is going to have all those. Halal encouraged her followers to think for themselves rather than relying on words of others. The worst crime in her eyes was not trusting in oneself. She had little patience for tyrants, even well-intentioned ones, and even less patience for cruelty and bullying. She taught that one must be freed of restraint, whether real or imaginary, in order to freely express their opinions. So this is awesome. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause this video. I'm going to stop it because my dog needs attention. And when I come back, I'm going to show you the gauntlet. Like we're going to create the layout, the 3 different views. Would I need a back view? Maybe. Yeah. And then we're going to continue developing Shellie. We should also continue to develop C because I don't think he has a religious. We'll see. We'll see. Get it? So, yeah. So we'll finish with Shellie because she already has her goddess, her religious views. And then I think every character in D&D needs someone to worship. I think that's like the standard, right? So we'll give him someone to worship. And it'll be interesting. I promise you'll be interesting. So yeah, so thanks for watching, and part 2 will be up as soon as Heidi gets her attention. And yeah.